It is. Birds on birds.
That's right.
You're listening to the True Bull Virtual Cast with Goonie and Nemo. Is it true? Is it bull? You decide. That's right.
Hey, tape recorder, listen to this.
Welcome to episode 239 of the True Bull Virtual Cast with Goonie and Nemo, brought to you by J&T Mechanical, House of Hughes, and recorded live at the very full Tactical Finish Nemosa Studios in beautiful
That's right,
downtown Sky Bar, Texas. Why is it a full studio, you may ask? It's because we have some special guests tonight. We have DJ Nayster in the house. How you doing?
Why, hello there.
We've got Julian the Drummer, the third member of the VC Trio in the house, the elder statesman of the Menchaca tribe in the house. Julian, how you doing, brother?
That's right, baby. Hey, I'm doing fine. I'm doing good, and I'm doing all right.
Oh, yes. We're
right.
all doing something and someone. And last but not least, we've got our nephew, Dallas Menchaca, who is going to be one of our special guests here. He's got something to talk about, and we've got a lot. It's a full show.
He's the owner of Tactical Finish.
He's also the owner of Tactical Finish, so that's why he is the owner and operator of Tactical Finish, and also one of our sponsors from Tactical Finish. And he also has something that's going on that we'll get into a little bit later on. Dal, how you doing? Welcome into the Tactical Finish Nemosa Studios.
Oh, man, thank you for having me again. I'm doing great, but I have a feeling I'll be doing a little better in a second after we dive into this Juan Lobo Tequila, baby.
That's what we're talking about here. Now, just to give you all guys a little bit of backstory on Juan Lobo Tequila, it is made by Texas country artist John Wolf. He created Juan Lobo Tequila, 100% agave. We're going to be trying the Blanco today as part of Vic's Liquor Picker. We're going to review it. And the reason why we're doing that is because we tried it for the first time this past weekend. And where were we, you might ask? We were at the Reserve on 1863. What is it? It's the Reserve. And where is it? It's on FM 1863.
Oh.
Just outside of New
Clever.
Braunfels, Texas. We had a show out there. We're going to be back out there this coming Friday the 8th.
That's right, baby.
So the Menchaca Trio will be out there. Road Beers Menchaca.
Is that that's in New Braunfels, though, right?
It's just outside of New Braunfels. Yes, it is. So you come down 1863, and before you hit New Braunfels, you're going to hit the Reserve on 1863. But we were there, and we decided to try something new. We saw the Juan Lobo neon sign, and we were like, let's try that. So we tried it, and the guys behind the bar, they're like, it's some really good stuff. You're going to have to try it out. John Wolf came by, said, hey, can I put my tequila in your bar? And he said, well, I'm going to have to try it first because I don't put bad tequila in the bar. And it was in the bar.
So John Wolf, why does he name his liquor Juan Lobo?
Because Spanish for John Wolf is Juan Lobo.
You know, Super Granny would have told me that.
You know, it's not how you Lobo. You gotta do it. Everybody does the Lobo rock, and then I go all over the place. Chick.
Get her out of here.
DJ Nayster back in the studio after a year of hiatus.
Oh, no, I had a hiatus hernia one time.
San Antonio.
Thank you, yes.
Happy to be back. Actually came back, been working, but had a night off, so we were able to try the Juan Lobo the other night.
And then it tried us, Hito. Oh, yes, I haven't had a pull off it myself.
Pretty good stuff.
So
let's try
now
this.
We're going to do the Vic's Liquor Pick.
Vic's Liquor Picker, baby.
And
Juan Lobo. This is the Blanco.
Okay, John.
This one's for you, baby.
Let's get it.
Yep.
We look forward to drinking one with you soon. Maybe this Friday.
Well, oh my goodness, that stuff is good.
Woo, baby.
And you know what? It doesn't have that typical tequila that it's so strong that it just burns and doesn't feel good.
I might be
shit
pregnant
goes down
now.
smooth.
Oh yeah, this is some good stuff.
That is.
Where's mine, Hito?
No, do not give her anything.
It's all right. I had to pull off my own self earlier. Thank you.
Okay, so is this Juan Lobo Tequila, can you get it anywhere?
It's starting to grow in numbers where you can get it. I was able to pick some up at Twin Liquors off of the Rim, and they also have it at the one on the Forum. But one of the only places clubs that are not clubs, but one of the venues that you can get it from is the Reserve at 1863.
So it's exclusive.
It's very exclusive right now, but it's
Wow.
going to be growing. If you taste what I just tasted, you'll know that this thing is going to be growing and it's going to be huge, dude.
And the one we tasted was Blanco.
It was the Blanco, 100% agave, and it was freaking unbelievable. You want to try the Reposado and the Añejo. You know, every good tequila has to have a light, a dark, and a medium. And this one was just, it hits in all the right places.
Añejo means it has been aged.
That's right. Yeah. So yeah, the first one.
That one's got to be great.
Exactly.
Why don't we do a countdown
The-
to where until a certain date?
Exactly.
We've got
next week. Next week we can do the next one.
Perfect.
And then we'll work down to December 16th, because what is December 16th? You may ask. It is the Blue Collared Christmas event. It's the second annual. So Dallas, you're the one who's spearheading this. This is your event that you're putting together. Give us some of the details. Not only just the first one, but this second one, how it's growing, where it started, why it started, and what is going to be going on with the second annual.
Okay, so Blue Collared Christmas came to light when I had one of those ideas. My wife may not call it an idea. It's just one of those things that I say, oh, we're doing this, right? And I have a partner that's, in the shadows, in the trenches. She gets everything rolling. All of my brain babies come to light with Miss April Taylor.
Right.
I have to take my hats off to her, and I'm going to open with that.
Take.
Because it's just an idea if it's up to me.
Right.
And she is the one that has the military experience. She's the one that
puts the wheels on it, man.
But she knows how to reel me in. Okay, you're doing too much. Let's dial it in. So last year we had about 4.5 weeks to get this event off. The event went off without a hitch. We had many sponsors come forward and really support the idea and bring it to life. Dive Bar, Miss Angelica and her family opened their doors to their venue, Dive Bar located off of Babcock.
Yep.
And they opened it up to us. We turned it out. We had over 5 bands. We had over $5,000 in live entertainment.
Yep.
That it was amazing. The event was amazing. We were able to impact over 200 families. And like I said, 4.5 weeks.
That's what it's all about.
So Blue Collared Christmas comes from being a trade in the industry. We're in construction trade. They have Elf Louise. They have Blue Santa. They have all of these, Toys for Tots.
Yeah.
And I'm not downplaying any of those. Those are all huge things. But even to be able to be an official partner with these people, you have to have, 5 years of tax this. And you have to be a nonprofit. And you have to be these things. So I said,
a lot of hoops to jump through just to help people
and-
need help
and-
now.
and so-
not 5 years.
I think turns people
but
away, man.
no, but what it's not necessarily turning people away. What it does is it deters people that aren't going to step correct.
Right.
So if you're not willing to take these chances, if you're not willing to do the homework, you're not willing to put in the effort, I understand it, and they're protecting the city.
Right.
Because they don't know where their money's going.
Right.
People are giving it to you blindly, and if you say, I got $1,000 and buy $500 of toys, I don't respect that.
Right.
So what Blue Collared Christmas is we have correlated a whole bunch of trades. Different people, whether they're realtors, blue-collared people that are beating the street every single day,
Right.
hustling, finding their way. I said, okay, maybe we can get these people together. Maybe we can make something shake.
Yeah.
And it happened. So we had about 12 sponsors last year.
Yep.
Wasn't a huge amount of money. Good amount of money. Event went good. We helped 200 families. We hand-delivered the toys. And if I have to be 100% honest, I thought I was doing it for one reason. And there was this one kid... I apologize if I get emotional. There was this one kid in a set of apartments called the Cheryl West Apartments where I spent a lot of my childhood.
Yeah.
My grandmother lived there. My aunts lived there. And I learned how to hit a baseball there. That's how real this place is to me.
Yeah.
There was one kid. We went one night and I ran out of toys. And I wasn't able to give this kid a toy. And it was just because what was in my trunk went so fast.
Right.
But I had a room at my house full of toys still. So I told this kid, I'm going to be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm going to be back tomorrow. I'm going to bring you a toy. I show up the next morning, and I got my megaphone, and I'm yelling, hey, man, kid, you came up to me barefoot yesterday. I said I'd be back. I'm back. And I handed this kid a Fortnite Nerf gun and a few other toys. And I watched the joy of Christmas
Right there.
enter this child's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And he cried, I cried, and everybody
We all cried.
everybody that witnessed it cried. And it was at that moment I found out why I do this.
Right.
That was the gratification that I didn't know I needed.
Right.
And the validation worked, and it was awesome. So this year, fast forward,
Yep.
we just came off of event with El Padrino Pantry, another nonprofit I sit on the board of. Shout out El Padrino, Mr. Jose Corresquillo, the man, the myth, the legend, who has really shown me the ropes and
took you under his wing.
Oh man, this guy is amazing. So this year, a guy who's like a brother to me, his name is Steven Elias Lopez, Mr. Concept Media.
Yeah.
If you don't know him, look him up. Concept Media, what is
kid.
it? 8K Media. You look him up, you'll see him. And he has a lot to do with Smoke Sky Bar. And he said, hey, how about bringing it to Smoke? I said, that might be a little too big for me, brother.
Yeah.
Might be a little too big for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Year 2, baby.
Why don't we
Year
take it
2.
to Madison Square Garden?
So we have a sit down with Smoke's corporate team. We sit in their beautiful offices down off of Crockett Street, and things go awesome. Meeting goes great. They said, what kind of entertainers are you going to have? What are we going to do? What are you doing for your sponsors? How are you helping the community? I tell them everything I just told you. And, man, when I tell you God works, he works.
Yeah.
I mean, not a moment has been wasted. Not a stone has been unturned.
Yeah.
This is the thing to where I started getting nervous. I started getting real nervous. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but the Rolodex and the calendar of 2023
rolling
is just moving and trucking along and not asking for anybody's permission to slow down.
Yeah.
So today,
Right on.
just today, we locked in 4 new sponsors.
Wow.
And the reason this is so big when I say 4 new sponsors is this year we're not just asking for $100 for you to get your name on our banner. We actually created tiers. So we have our Hundreds Club, we have our Nero's Heroes, which is a step above that. Shout out Miss Erin Albright and the J&R team who own and develop Nero's foam products, waterproofing, done right for your shower. Google it, give it a search, you'll love it. We have our platinum partners named after
Aaron
the
and Trini,
the beautiful
we love
products of Latacrete.
Nice.
Latacrete has been somebody who has not let me go without. Through all these trials and tribulations that you go through.
They're the platinum standard.
They are the platinum standard. Their products have the word platinum, and that is their top tier.
Cool.
So I said, you know what? Platinum partners is as high as you can go. So it takes a substantial amount more money. I may have butchered saying that, but it takes a little more money to be that partner. And they, without a doubt, said, we've got you. They did get me. So
how do I find out the sponsor tiers and what each offer and what I need? Where can I find all that
so
information?
if you go to the beautiful Facebook, the Book of Face, the one that everybody loves, the Consumer Direct, one of the only few Consumer Direct places and platforms where you can tap into your favorite artist or your favorite person.
That's right.
So if you type in Blue Collared Christmas, it'll pull up our event page.
Nice.
Really?
If you hashtag it, it'll pull up last year's events and everything we've done.
We'll also put it and attach a link on our True Bowl website
and you can,
on everything.
You can also just get with me directly at 210-749-0165.
Exactly.
Or you can get with Miss April Taylor at 850-826-2715. And these are the two people, or you can, if you're an entertainer and there's something you think you can help with this event or bring to the table, you can contact Mr. Greg at 210-438-7967.
That's also
87?
7987.
I'm sorry, 210-438-7987.
Now let me get this straight before you go on, because I don't want it to be lost on it. So you're saying that this second annual Blue Collared Christmas is going to be held at Smoke Sky Bar.
Yes, so this is...
Dude, I've been there. I've walked that place and said,
it is
dude,
huge.
It's huge.
Amazing,
well,
baby.
this
if you build it, they will come, right?
Well, and
the food is great.
The thing with Smoke Sky Bar, right? Not only is this venue going to be the spot where we have our second annual, which, no discredit to our first venue, we're talking 10x capacity.
Right.
So...
Right. And so that just means
when I heard,
we can level up with the influence on the community.
I am not gonna lie. I said, I love the idea. I love the growth. I love what y'all are claiming and expecting this event to be.
Right.
However, I think it may be bigger than that.
To whom much is given, much is expected.
I don't think we can afford this. So we sit down with their corporate team.
Yeah.
And we're getting ready to what I feel is a negotiation.
For
the venue.
Where the rubber meets the road. Now, what's this amount we're looking at?
Their main guy, Adrian, finds out what our mission is, finds out what we're doing, finds out, man, these guys are the real deal. we're going to go ahead and donate the venue.
Wow.
Okay, so we're there. We're rocking. We're killing it. Now we've got Smoke Sky Bar.
Nice.
Smoke Sky Bar locks us in. They said, look, you've got your performers. You've got your artists. Virtual Country's performing. Sweet.
Yeah.
You're going to have 3 Beards perform. Awesome.
They're good.
But you need a headliner. And
Yeah,
so,
of course.
I mean, we all know that.
Yeah, because Virtual Country, we can pull in a certain crowd. 3 Beards can pull in a certain crowd. But you need someone who can pull everybody.
Who's...
So,
Can y'all...
is there an announcement? Is there an announcement?
There's an announcement coming, but these are some names. Let me put it in perspective. You know, we start talking like, well, this artist, you know, Zeus Elmedo Necio, he draws in this crowd. He was just here.
Yep.
So I'm like, well, that's huge, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Ram Herrera, we could probably drag him in.
Yeah.
And so we're sitting there, we're talking, and I said, well, there's one name I think might work. But
I know a guy.
But I think it may be bigger than me. Bigger than us.
Right.
And so, you know, Miss April's like, you know, you got to swing for the fences, shoot for it.
Yeah.
And we're trying to figure out the fine print. And Mr. Adrian says, I'll tell you this. If you can get this name that we're speaking on, everything else falls into place.
Right.
It'll take care of itself. So I get with my father, who was good friends with this artist. Not just an artist. I mean, just an icon. When you talk
legends,
you talk legends, and you talk local. So I'm going to go ahead and make the announcement now. I get a phone call 8:30 p.m. a couple weeks ago, and Mr. Chris Perez is on the other line.
Hello?
And if you don't know who Mr. Chris Perez is, you know, one word comes to mind: pizza, right?
Pizza Patron.
Yeah, he's got his Pizza Patron sponsorship. He's got
With
the
his hot
Selena
sauce.
following. He's got all of this good stuff.
And he's an amazing French horn player.
That's right, baby.
That's right.
So we start speaking, we start talking. He says, what do you need from me? I said, we need a headliner. And I hear a pause, and I said, okay, here's the moment I get turned down. And he says, oh, no, I'm there. And he says this cool thing. He goes, you know, did you hear that sound? That was me adding you to my calendar. It's official. You're locked in. I'm there. I am jumping up and down the
Chris Perez
stairs.
is going to be headlining with his... Oh, my gosh.
Chris
Are you
Perez,
serious?
Chris Perez is our headliner.
Woo!
The man, the myth, the legend.
So now we're going to be doing the Blue Collared Christmas with Chris and friends.
And Nemo.
So oh my gosh, this is gonna be amazing.
So the who's who of San Antonio and surrounding areas will be in attendance. They will be hitting the Smoke Sky Bar stage. They will be tearing down that freaking stage. We'll find out the durability of it.
Pete Bettis, bass player with the Rush tribute band.
Exit
Stage
Stage
Left. He said he is in.
Also played with Riot.
Also played with
all
Riot.
kinds of
Plastic
bands.
Ink. I mean, shoot, the list goes on.
Yeah.
List
So
goes on.
if you're asking yourself, what do I have to do to go see Chris Perez? I'm going to tell you what you have to do to see Chris Perez.
Yeah.
First off, you're going to go to Blue Collared Christmas event on Facebook. You're going to let us know you're going.
Yeah, that's right.
You're going to make sure you bring an unwrapped toy.
You're gonna share.
You're not going to pay to get in to see the one, the only Chris Perez.
Wait. No cover.
No cover. No cover.
You're not going to charge these people to
No.
see this
Why?
headliner.
No, because what we're charging you is communal outpour. We want you to help us help kids.
Whatever
So
you would expect to pay, bring toys.
Bring toys.
in that equal amount.
Unwrapped gifts, right?
Unwrapped gifts.
Okay.
Bring
And-
unwrapped gifts.
And when you're buying the gift, just think of what would my kid want.
Right.
So Chris Perez will be there.
Wow.
Chris Perez will hit the stage. And the irony of this is, we didn't think we could pull it off, just like last year. I'm gonna be
Always.
honest.
and yet
Realist.
here you are pulling it off again.
So here we are. We made.
You know what? It's not us showing off. It's God showing off.
Oh,
and
man,
saying,
he works
"Oh,
all the time,
wow. Dude.
So when is this going to be?
So
and what time?
December 16th.
That's right.
At 5:30. Smoke Sky Bar will be open. At 5:30, it officially becomes ours.
Right.
5:30 to 7:30, we'll be shaking hands and kissing babies, talking about what we're doing for the community.
That's right. That's right.
From 7:30 to 10:30, you're gonna have the best entertainment under
That's right.
one roof.
That
and-
money can't buy.
And that money can't buy, just a toy.
Right. Because they
Because
can't
you know
be bought.
why?
You can't-
Because it's
they can't
free.
be bought.
Yeah,
they can't be bought.
And I'm gonna tell you like this: 501 East Crockett Street looks like another building downtown until Friday, Saturday night after 6:30. At that point, don't bother looking for parking. You're not going to find it. So
Come
save
early.
yourself Uber. Save yourself walking. I know you're going to come done up because you're going to want to look good for
That's
Mr.
right.
Chris Perez.
That's
so
right.
you're going to want to be there between 5:30 and 7:30. Get this table. If you want a VIP table and you want accommodations and you want to be a part of the Blue Collared Christmas, the true event, the VIP treatment. You're
right.
going to call one of those numbers that I have said before. You're going to message me directly. You're going to say, Dallas, I'm coming with 16 people. I need 4 tops. I want this many bottles. This is how much food I want. I guarantee you, you're going to show up. You're going to give them your name. You'll be on a list, and you will be catered to.
That's right.
Smoke Sky Bar makes sure that their clientele is taken care of, and I know for a fact this event is going to be the event to wrap up the year.
Is it kid and pet friendly?
It is until 9 o'clock.
Ah,
Gotcha.
okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I'll sell my dog at $8.55.
That's it, and you'll have enough money to cover your tab.
Perfect.
There will be an official Blue Collared Christmas drink, which will be blue.
Oh my
Parts
gosh.
of the proceeds will
Nice.
go to kids. We're also
Wait, they're making a drink for the event?
Absolutely.
Damn,
Wow,
shout
it's
out
gonna
to
be
Sky
blue.
Bar.
It's got to be blue.
It's
because
got to
the
be
blue
blue.
collar.
And
Shout
on
out to
top
Sky
of
Bar.
that,
Shout
our
out.
first 100 attendees,
Wow.
listen and listen closely.
There's more?
First
Our
one.
first 100 attendees will have the opportunity to buy a glass, a commemorative glass, that's going to have Blue Collared Christmas second annual with all the logos of our sponsors.
Nice.
And you're going to get your first beer for free for $10, but you're leaving with a glass that nobody else will have.
And a better than that, you're gonna leave with a feeling that I helped my community in a positive way. I did
Yes.
what everybody else says they're gonna do.
And did.
I put action behind words, and that's the best way I can describe you. Is you put action behind your words, because you always
That's
say,
right,
I
baby.
want to do this, I want to do this, and I want to do that, and then I
Don't
don't
do it.
I don't even question it anymore. I just sit back and look at what you guys do,
Watch.
and everything, because it's like I said, it's just God showing off. It's just doing His work through you, and I can't
We're
thank
vessels.
you enough.
We're vessels.
Exactly, and if
So-
you treat it as anything less, then it's
Every
false.
event up until this point, I have, stage fright. I get nervous.
Yeah.
They've made me promise that I will be the official MC.
Mm.
So
Wow.
I feed off of one person and one person only more
That's
than
right.
anybody else.
Oh yeah,
Mr. DJ Nayster.
that's right.
That's right.
So I'm announcing if he'll take the opportunity,
Uh-oh.
DJ Scratch and Sniff, if you don't mind,
Who
I
happens
would,
to
I
happen to
would
be a
love
cousin?
to have DJ Nayster be my official co-host of this event.
So I think we can move some stuff around, but I think it's safe to say go ahead and lock DJ Nayster in.
That's right, baby.
Collared
Yeah,
Christmas.
baby.
I
That's
did-
a,
You know, Rini? Oh, Rini, you're here too. Hit the on.
So-
no, I'm so pretty.
I
Thank
hit-
you.
My entourage was taking a look at the page. Apparently, you have some signed Spurs jerseys.
We do.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be doing a silent auction. I don't want to get into details because I don't want to give it away, but we're going to have an autographed jersey of your favorite Spur.
yep.
You
Nice.
figure out who
Oh,
that
you're
is.
going to have Zarko on there? Zarko
No,
Pass
I'm not saying
Oh,
that
he's
the
pretty.
Spur will be there,
He's the man.
but I'm not saying that the Spur won't.
He's a
Spur of the moment thing.
And not only that,
Thank
we're
you.
going to be raffling firearms.
Woo!
We're going to be doing some cool and neat stuff.
Do you
and
think-
and I want to just take this moment to thank everybody that
Oh, yeah.
has allowed me to bend their ear, that has allowed themselves to believe in me.
Right.
Because
right.
I'm a guy that doesn't have it figured out. But I'm trying,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and I'm fighting, and I'm swinging, and we're doing this for the youth of our community.
That's right.
And I feel, we are.
Youth of the
Hey,
nation.
So-
you know what would be
The
cool?
nation. It's
What
for
would
the
be cool
future.
is if the drum set that's actually going to be there, sponsored by Tactical Finish and Julian the Drummer,
Right.
there might be a snare drum that might be auctioned at the end of the night, or maybe given away to somebody special thing. So it's like you could actually have a piece of the drum set
Give
that
big.
played with the fucking Chris Pettis and
Great.
Yeah.
Now we got to hit the explicit button.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right.
You know, I didn't raise you to talk like that.
That's
You
enough,
go
Grandma.
find another
you
man.
are not one of the Utes that's
I
going
would
to win it.
now. You
The
don't know
Chris
me.
Pettis and
I've
friends.
So
been-
if I could just take a moment, I'd like to thank our official sponsors that have locked in their donations, that have made their pledges.
Right.
First and foremost, Latacrete International Incorporation. They are a worldwide group. They've got
That's
F1
right. They're
cars.
amazing.
They've got NASCAR sponsors. And they are sponsoring Little Old Tactical Finish on their endeavors to help children. We've
Not
got
right.
J&R
Not
Tile.
Not little for long.
J&R
We've
Tile.
got J&R Tile that's
Love
coming
Aaron
in.
and
Trini over
We've
there.
got RPM Tile with a repeat sponsor.
That's right.
We've
Robert
got
Ryan.
We've got One Wolf Podcast that's coming in and helping Mr. Aaron Lee.
Nice.
We've got Cat Garcia Group with Real Mortgage. We've got our Real Realty.
Rev, you said Rev already?
Rev's up there. We don't know yet. And then I'd also like to take the time to thank Virtual Country and True Bull Podcast for giving us this platform. But
Thank you.
there's
Thank
one
you.
person and Mr. Juan Lobo Tequila for allowing us to take the edge off and talk smoothly.
Nice. Yeah.
Almost as smoothly as his tequila goes down.
I'll tell you
But
what.
we've got
Too
Richard
smooth,
Delgado.
slipping the words.
Richard Delgado is a guy, if you know San Antonio, you know Richard Delgado. Sits on the El Rey
I
Feo
was going to
court.
say, Ray
He
Feo, yeah.
is the man, and I realized the event got bigger. I called Richard. I said, Richard, I need help. He didn't hesitate. This is a guy that runs Boeing Tech Center. This is a guy that moves in and out of our city, and he took his time to say, you know what, Dallas, I'm going to walk you through this.
That's right.
You're going to be all right. We're going to get you done. We're going to get her done. So we've got Don't Take It for Granted, Countertops. They've come through with the sponsorship.
Nice.
That's awesome. That's a good name.
Yeah, they were amazing, and not only that, the owner Gus is a
I
good
love
friend
Gus.
of mine.
Love
So
Gus.
these are people that have come forward and said we've got you.
Blue
I'd
collar
also
guys.
like to take the time to thank Medina Valley.
Oh, yeah.
Medina Valley ISD. They are having their official banquet that day. Well, they can't make the event. They can, and after 9 o'clock. But they're going to have over 400 families in one roof for their banquet. And what they did was they said, we feel we could contribute more. So Miss April Taylor decided to dive into it and make that a second event. We're going to be doing 2 events at one day. We're going to be collecting gifts from over 400 families at Medina Valley's banquet that are going to roll over into Blue Collared Christmas.
Man.
So all of these things is a communal thing. Our community has stepped forward. Florin Decor has helped us. Travis Tile has helped us. All these people have come forward. And with closing statements, I'd just like to take the time to tell you guys, ideas are ideas without action.
That's right.
And our people that are closest to us, they say the ones close to you will do the most for you.
Right. Right.
And these people have come forward and rallied for us. And I heard Tom Hanks say this. They talk about in time this too shall pass.
Mm-hmm.
What they don't tell you is that that's at your darkest moment and that's at your highest moment. So whether you're on a pinnacle or you're in a valley, this too shall pass.
Right.
So this moment of unclarity that you're having, or maybe the holidays are hard for you, or maybe you're in a situation where you want to do something
everybody.
to make a difference,
Exactly.
help us out.
This is your chance.
Help
Right
us
on.
help our city. Help us make a difference. And San Antonio, I cannot thank you enough. We love you. And Blue Collared Christmas is here, and it's here to stay. And we're going to make a difference, but we can't do it without you guys.
Well, I couldn't have said it any better myself, so I will just end this by saying thank you, Dallas, for coming in, telling us about this. Thank you for what you're doing.
All right.
Because you're making a difference in the best way possible. You're not sending a bunch of money to a bunch of bureaucrats who are going to decide where they want to send it. You are creating a place where people can give, and you will give directly to the people who deserve it, who need it, and need it the most. And so that's where your multiplication from 10x from last year to this year is going to be 100x next year. And I don't doubt it. I'm just going to stand back and admire it because that's what it is. So go to the Blue Collared Christmas event. Say you're going. Donate. Say that you're going to be there. Bring your friends. Share the event. To the fine folks at the Reserve, we will be there on Friday. We're going to pass along our best wishes to them, let them know what we're doing. Maybe they'll be a sponsor as well to JuanLoboTequila.com.
Yes,
go to
good stuff.
JuanLoboTequila.com. Find out where you can get it and go and buy it and drink it. Or come out to the Reserve and have one with us on this Friday. The Menchaca Trio is going to be at the Reserve on 1863. Maybe John Wolf will show up and maybe we'll drink with him. But we are going to have ourselves one heck of a time. Go to info@JuanLoboTequila.com and you can email him, ask him where he sells his stuff, where he's going to be, and tell him you want Virtual Country to open up for him somewhere down the road.
Now,
But
doesn't this gentleman write music?
he is a Texas country artist.
Are you
John
serious?
Wolf.
Okay.
Wow.
He puts on Juan Lobo Fest
So
every
can we
year.
go to Spotify and listen
You
to
can
him?
go to Spotify and listen to John Wolf. Just John Wolf, WOLFE. John
Okay.
Wolf. Find
Gotcha.
it. He's got some great music, but he says, "Hey, I sell some tequila too on my days off." So find his tequila and drink it. Find his music and listen to it, and support him and support the Reserve because they are one of the places right now where you can find his tequila, and it's the best. I mean, we've been drinking this for the last 36
I
minutes.
love it.
I don't know what I'm going to do with myself.
Oh, we're
Dal,
gonna
you
get
got
fired
one
up.
more thing to
I've
say?
got one more thing to say. I can't believe I forgot this.
That's right.
And I apologize if I'm butchering it. Is it Devil's River or Devil's Creek?
Devil's River.
Devil's River will have their representatives on site handing out free concoctions.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
They are an official sponsor of Smoke
Nice.
Sky Bar. They have become an official sponsor of Blue Collared Christmas. So
Okay.
501 East Crockett Street.
That's right.
Okay.
You need to be there.
They are the ones.
And you need to make sure you come and look for Dallas because we're going to make sure you get that VIP treatment like Smoke always does.
That's right.
And again, thank you to all our sponsors. And don't mean to get religious on you, but all glory to God. This is one of those things that are going to be awesome. And I love you guys. And with that being said, over and out, baby.
Well, I like to tell you what, I've never been more proud of the boys than I have today.
Who let her in?
You Menchaca boys, when you show up, you show out, and you never wear out, Hito. You're the man. You've always been the man, and someday I'll be a man as well. Pero until then, you've been listening to episode 239 of the Trouble Virtual Cast with Gregory, Timmy, Julian, Rini, and Dallas, and Sergio, all the boys. They came out, they drank a lot of tequila, and I'm just gonna try one real quick right now just because it's
Thanks, Grandma.
I tell you what, that's
I'll
the
see you out.
that's the best way to do it. You drink a little tequila, you do a shot.
Grandma, don't hit him.
You do a little shot, and then you drink a little beer, and then you
That's
drink a
the
little
stuff.
shot.
All right, Grandma,
and then
let's
you
go.
do all
Let's
that.
Grandma,
go,
put your
Grandma,
top
come
back
on.
on,
Okay,
please.
until next
Come
time.
on.
Until next
Give
time.
me my shirt back.
I'll be back next week when Chris Perez comes out, and hopefully he'll be here, and we'll drink. We'll have some hot sauce. We have one of the little pizza
Give me my
patron.
shot,
And
Grandma.
we're gonna get a little pizza patron. I'm gonna give him a shot,
Grandma.
and maybe I'll give him a shot as well if he gives me a shot. Stranger things have happened, but until next time, we're gonna be all right. I love all you peoples. Save your money, buy a gift, and give until it hurts, and then when it hurts too much, give again, because that's what Super Granny would do. Super Granny would do it. You give your money until it hurts, and then you give some more.
Give to
I
me.
love all of you, all of the boys. I love everybody, and give to the kids.
Okay, bye-bye.
And that's right.
Give me back my son.
Check.